Okay, drone video for tract 49 at Cave Hollow. Little over 6.5 acres, 6.6 acres is what my little cheat sheet is kind of showing here. We're looking directly at the property, um, taking off from the easement road. This borders the easement road along its entire southeast side. As we look westerly, the property is on the right, covered with timber. And of course, as we look easterly, the property's on the left. Um, this is almost a 6-minute video, so I think we're going to do a good flyover here and get a look at this property. Beautiful tract at Cave Hollow, very peaceful and private out here. So looking northerly, the property is the highest where we're starting here, which is right up by the easement road at the southeast side. As you go northerly or northwesterly, it slopes down, and it's the lowest at its northwest side where there's a small seasonal creek bed. So it's not going to be a year-round creek, but there will be some cool rock features and stuff like that. It's a pretty good shot right there. The topo map that I'm looking at right now shows that obviously it does slope down as you move away from the road, and it's more gradual at first, and then as you get closer to the creek bed, the topo shows that it gets a little steeper. So I guess we'll take a look at this video and see if what we're seeing matches up with that. You can see the bottom of the valley, which would be the creek bed. That's going to be the northwest side of the property. And actually, right toward the middle of the screen there, you can see what looks like a natural glade area. That cleared area that you see, that's on the other side of the creek bed. So that's someone else's property over there. But that's a natural glade directly on the property. And we saw that when we were messing with the MapRight program. We put it on the infrared layer, and you could see that glade area as plain as day. So that's really cool to see that on the property. So now we've spun around and we're looking more or less southerly at the property. So other than that kind of natural glade, it's basically all wooded. I would guess, looking at this video, an educated guess would be that it's mostly hardwood trees, but you're going to have some cedars around that glade area, that natural glade. So now flying back toward the easement road. Really cool property. Potential for some awesome views from this tract because of the way it's situated, the way the land slopes down, opens up those views. I'm not seeing any kind of man-made trails or driveways or sites on this property, so you've got a big tract to kind of decide where you want to do that if you're going to do a site. So land on the right. The land is on the right of the road as we look westerly. Kind of looking into the sun now, that's why everything looks dark. Really didn't see anything on the property that that we would call super steep or any kind of bluff or anything like that. No drops. It obviously does slope down away from the road, which is very, very common in the Ozarks. Most of the roads are built in the middle of ridges, which is where this road was built. Or the road already existed. Our guys just kind of widened it out and improved it. This particular tract 49, is really not that far off of the paved road, so it has better access than a lot of the tracts out here at Cave Hollow. You still certainly want a four-wheel drive for anything on a gravel road or easement road. And it looks like we're trying to get down and get a peek at that creek bed. It can be really hard to see a creek bed when there's so much mature timber, though. Great area for white-tailed deer, great area for wild turkeys, however that's however you're supposed to say that. It could be really fun to spend a few days camping out here, and try to figure out where the view would be the best on the property as far as when you do your site. Ideally, you could do that in the wintertime when the leaves are off the trees, because with all these mature hardwood trees still having their leaves, they're basically kind of hiding that magnificent view, but in the wintertime you can see where it would be, and that might help you decide where you want to, potentially install your driveway in your building site or whatnot. Gorgeous tract. Again, it is over 6.5 acres in size. Direct frontage on that gravel easement road. Heavily wooded. It was really cool seeing that little glade area down by the creek. It was great to see that on the video because we did see it on the map right, using the infrared layer, and it was neat to see that glade actually existed. So pretty cool there. Beautiful property. The website, as always, is InstantAcres.com, so you can go there to check that out, check availability. If you have any questions, give us a phone call, send us an email. We would love to hear from you.